Game one, Angels offense plentiful last night, just shut down completely, weren't able to get anything going. I like their chances today. The Angels have been pretty good recently against fastballs. We saw that certainly with Jacob deGrom. The Angels were able to beat him around. Jacob deGrom's a guy that likes to use the fastball a lot. So does Jack Flaherty. 49% of the time they're going to see a fastball, and opponents are hitting 277 against his fastball this year. So get in the box. Be ready to hit, but you got to make him throw strikes. He's had command issues this year, so make him get in that strike zone. Certainly with a smaller strike zone, that is going to benefit the Angels offense also.
We'll see how it plays out. The Angels did make a roster move earlier today, activating pitcher Drew Pomerantz, and he had been sidelined with the left elbow inflammation, and the Angels have sent down left-handed reliever Taylor Saucedo back to AAA Salt Lake. By far the best home record. They are 19-5 this year at home, although they have lost their last 4 games, but that was on their recent road trip. So we'll see how things work out this weekend. Let's focus in on today as Zach Neto digs in, getting ready to face the SoCal native Jack Flaherty. Here's the first pitch, and Neto goes after this one and skies it in the air into very shallow center field. It's way up there, coming in and waiting for it to come down. And his glove is Matt Vierling, and 1 pitch, 1 out to start off the ball game.
Yep, Zach Neto got his fastball, and he got it right in the middle of the plate, just gets underneath it. And Zach heads back into the Angels dugout, just shaking his head. He knows he got a good pitch to drive right there.
So here's Mike Trout, who digs in. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 6. He's hitting .232. And here's the pitch on Trout. That is right in there for a called strike. Trout's just 7 for his last 46 as he digs in against Jack Flaherty. 30-year-old right-hander's pitch, and that's inside. It misses. Last time Flaherty was on the mound, it was last Friday. It was at Camden Yards in Baltimore. He got knocked out in the 4th inning in that start. Gave up 8 hits in 3 1/3 innings, 6 runs, although 3 of them were earned. And he has yet to win this season. 0-6 record. This is his 12th start of the year. Trout just fouled a pitch off. Count remains 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. And this is lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a fair ball. It's going to take a couple of bounces, hit off the base of the wall in left field, and Trout will cruise into second base with a 1-out double. So that is the first hit in the ball game. Trout's 9th double of the year. He's in scoring position for Vaughn Grissom.
First hit of the game is presented by 714 Tickets. Buy, sell, and enjoy the best seats. Download the app or visit 714tickets.com. Also, first hit of the game is a double, and for Mike Trout, that's his 9th double of the year, and that double is presented by Surfside Iced Tea. No bubbles, no troubles, just doubles.
So here's Grissom, and the first pitch to him a little bit low. Our time and temperature presented all season long by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it should be. 70 degrees at game time. The first pitch back to Southern California at 10:11 in the morning. Here's the pitch, and a big cut and a miss there by Grissom. He's hitting .226. He's just 4 for his last 32. And with those 4 hits his last 32 times up, he had 3 of those hits on Tuesday in Detroit. Had that 6 RBI game. Swings at this one and lifts it in the air into right center. It's hanging up for Vierling. He'll make the catch. And Trout does not advance at second base. Throw got back to the left side of the infield. Another fly out to the center fielder. 2 are gone, and here's Soler.
Talked about all the fastballs the Angels are going to see from Jack Flaherty, and it's straight as a string, and average velocity is just over 92 miles an hour. He's topped out this year at 96, so when you get that fastball, it's going to be fairly straight, and day game, the ball should carry much better at Comerica Park today.
Soler, the batter, he's had a hit in each of the first 2 games. Little 5-game hitting streak coming in. Chases and misses the fastball at 93 for strike 1. Soler, the Angels club leader in runs batted in. He is 3rd on the team in home runs. Neto's behind Trout in that department. There's a pitch that misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, we heard today from Kurt Suzuki that Soler's got a slight growing issue that he's dealing with.
We were wondering about his running in last night's ball game on a ball that he was the runner at first base, went to second, and was not running hard at all, so that might explain it to some degree.
Yeah, Kurt Suzuki even told him, hey, don't get crazy out on the base paths. Yeah, he ended up jogging to second base.
There's a wave and a miss. Good slider right there. And Flaherty's always had a good slider. He's pretty much a 3-pitch pitcher.
Yep. Yeah, does not use his changeup much at all. 4-seam fastball, slider, and knuckle curve.
Here's the next pitch, and that's a little low and away. So it's a full count, 3-2. Soler keeps the inning alive. Wade Meckler's batting out of the 5-hole, will be the next hitter. Beautiful day in Detroit. 3-2 is the count. Here's the next pitch, and he got him to chase that slider, struck him out, and that's how the inning will end. So Trout left at second. He had the 1-out double, couldn't advance him. The top of the first inning presented by your SoCal Hyundai dealers. Test drive a new Hyundai today. Bottom of the first is next with no score in the Motor City on Angels Radio. Also available on the new and improved Angels Radio app. Throws the first pitch of the game.
Wow.
What happened there?
Maybe he was a little late getting out there. The clock does start once the final out is made.
So there's a pitch right in there for a called strike.
Yeah, what is it? 2 minutes, whatever it is.
Yeah, well, he had completed his warm-up tosses and then called for a pitch clock violation. So there's a pitch that missed, and that actually did miss. It's now 2 balls and 1 strike on Colt Keith. Here's the next pitch, and that is inside, and it's 3-1. I don't know that we've ever seen that before. A starting pitcher throws the first pitch of the game. Yeah. He's called for a pitch clock violation.
Yeah, usually the home plate umpire, once the first hitter steps in, then he'll wave his finger to start the clock.
Yeah, and there's a pitch down the middle at the knees. It's a called strike, so it's a full count here on Colt Keith. He has a little 4-game hitting streak, and he's been hot in this series, 4 for 5. He just asked for time and backs out of the box. He's readjusting his batting gloves. Keith, McGonigal, and Dingler, the top 3 for Detroit. And they've all had a good series so far. Here's the 3-2 payoff pitch. That's fouled back a fastball 96. We'll do it again.
Yeah, the Tigers, 5 lefties in the lineup, 4 righties. And lefties so far have gotten to Grayson Rodriguez. They're hitting .429, small sample size.
And there's a 3-2, and that one misses low and inside, a fastball, so a leadoff walk.
And that has been a little bit of an issue for Grayson Rodriguez in the first 2 starts. Came in with 9 1/3 innings, 6 walks. And it's still just building blocks for Grayson Rodriguez, 3rd start of the season.
Here is McGonigal at the plate, and he's really been good in this series, the rookie, and only 21 years old. He takes a curveball for a called strike.
Yeah, starting him off with that curveball. He has been on every fastball in this series.
0-1 is the count, and the next pitch, he swings at that one and lifts it in the air. Medium right center. Trout is under, and he will make the catch on that one, and that is an easy out. And there haven't been too many easy outs off McGonigal's bat, but he's set down. And Dylan Dingler will be the next batter. He's DHing. He's their regular catcher, so they keep him in the lineup as the DH.
His changeup is going to be a big weapon. He's going to need it against these lefties in this lineup. And that was one of his better pitches before he had that Tommy John surgery.
Here's the pitch, and that one misses low for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Dingler 2 for 6 in the series with a run batted in. He's hitting .235. Here's the 1-0. That one a pitch that misses a little bit low. The Tigers have 2 of the top 10 hitters in their lineup in the American League from a batting average standpoint, and kind of shocking in the American League going into play today, and a lot of teams are off. There are only 4 batters in the entire American League that are hitting .300. Just 4. And we're nearing the end of May right now. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Here's the next pitch. Yeah, and that's a swing and a miss. Good fastball. Was elevated a bit, and he worked him inside. It's now a 2-2 count.
Yeah, I got the old 98 Padres. We have a thread that we kind of text. I got them going this morning. I said last year only 7 guys in the majors hit .300 or better. In 98, when I played with the Padres, that 98 Padre team.
And there's a chase and a miss, and that was an up-and-in fastball, and down on strikes goes Dingler. That was a good pitch.
Really good pitch. 97 up and in, ties up Dingler. So in 98, there were 49 hitters that hit .300 or better. Last year, just 7 hit .300 or better.
Yeah, it's a dying art in the game right now, the pitch. And that is a pitch that is taken for a called strike.
That strikeout by Grayson Rodriguez. First strikeout by an Angels pitcher, presented by Circle K.
Here's the next delivery, and there's a swing and a miss by Riley Greene. Runner at first base. 2 outs, bottom of the first inning, no score. Here's the next delivery, and he swings at that one and fouls it off down the left side. That's going to get back and out of play, so it's an 0-2 count. When the Angels open up that series tomorrow against the Rays, the Angels will face a 300 hitter, Yandy Diaz, who's having a real nice season for Tampa Bay.
He is a beast at the plate. Certainly puts the ball in play, it seems like, every at-bat.
He's second in the American League, hitting .311. There's another pitch fouled off, so it's still an 0-2 count on Riley Greene.
That last 2 fastballs, 98. That last one at 97. Grayson Rodriguez has topped out this year at 99.
Greene's third in the AL in batting. His average entering today's game, .305. Although he has been in a bit of a slump of late, just 2 hits his last 23 times up. Pretty good battle going on here. 6th pitch in this at-bat, ready to be delivered, and here it comes, and that is lined into center. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Trout will fire it back to the infield, so Cole Keith, the runner at first, has to stop at second once he gets there, and Greene keeps their inning alive. That's the first hit in the ball game for Detroit. They have runners at first and second, 2 outs, and Torkelson the next batter.
Yeah, that last pitch was the changeup. Unfortunately, that stays up in the zone. That allows hitters, even if they're fooled by it, able to get to it. He didn't hit it hard, but with that pitch being up, much better chance of them making contact.
Torkelson had a 3-hit night last night, pair of doubles and a homer. Here's the pitch, way up and in. A slider got away from Rodriguez. 1 ball, no strikes. Rodriguez is ready, and here's the next pitch, and that's fouled off. Tigers scored in the first inning in last night's game. They're threatening here in the bottom of the first today.
Yeah, Spencer Torkelson in Game 1 went 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts last night, 3 for 4 with a home run, a couple of doubles.
Here's the 1-1 way outside, and having to lunge and catch that one is Sebastian Rivero. Around the infield, the Angels have Vaughn Grissom at first with Adam Frazier at second. Donovan Walton is the third baseman, Zach Neto at short. Across the outfield, Meckler's in left, Trout's in center, Adell's in right, Rivero catching, Soler DHing, and there's another pitch that got away from Rodriguez, so that's ball 3, and it's a 3-1 count.
Yeah, back-to-back curveballs that he just does not have the release point yet, and that has been the pitch that he's been trying to dial in, is the curveball.
This will be pitch 24 here in this first inning, scoreless at the moment. 2 runners on, and the pitch, and this is lifted in the air into center. It's hanging up for Trout. He's been busy in this inning. He'll make the catch on that one, and that's how the inning will end. So they do leave a pair, and we've completed 1 in the Motor City. No score at the moment. The bottom of the first inning was presented by Foundation Building Materials, the official jersey partner of Angels Baseball, here on Angels Radio, also available on the Angels Radio app. And here's the next pitch. That's lifted in the air into right field, tight to the line down in the right field corner, and that one's going to land foul. Boy, that would have been extra bases there, but a few feet off the line foul down in that right field corner.
Yeah, that's the one. If you could keep that fair, that's a triple. You get it down in the corners. We talked about how big that outfield is, and they have to play off the lines just to cover the gaps. And anything down the lines are going to be easy double, potential triple.
Meckler has started all 3 games in this series, hitting out of the 5-hole in all 3 of the games. And there's a pitch right there. He takes for a ball. He's had 6 hits in his 14 times up since the Angels brought him up from Double-A. He's hitting .429. And here's the 1-2 pitch. And he went after a high one there, tried to hold up on that one. He struck him out on that elevated fastball. 1 away.
Yeah, he was looking for that fastball, and it comes, but it's just in a zone where Meckler, nothing you could do. Once you start that swing, you're in trouble.
Joe Adell is the batter. He's 1 for 8 in this series. The 1 hit a homer, just 2 for his last 19. And he takes that pitch. That's on the outside corner, a called strike. .242 batting average for Adell. There's Flaherty's 0-1 pitch. And that is a swing and a miss. Something about Flaherty, he, for the season, has walked a lot of batters, but not recently. And the pitch, and that's fouled off over on the right side, backing out of play.
Hey, he has not walked anybody's last 2 starts.
Yep, and that's against the last 48 batters that he's faced. Here's the pitch. That's low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here on Adell, with Adam Frazier getting the start today at second base. He's waiting on deck. Here's the 1-2 on Adell. Swings at it and fouls that one off.
Yeah, Jack Flaherty this year, 6 of his 11 starts, he's allowed 4 runs or more in.
High ERA coming into the game, 5.94. And again, a 1-2 on Adell, and that's a little bit outside. It misses for a ball. This top of the second inning, there's no score. It's being presented by Hyatt Vacation Club. Enjoy a 4-day, 3-night resort getaway from 6 beautiful locations. Call 866-440-8783 to learn more. Next pitch, a wave and a miss, and that was the knuckle curveball. Got him swinging. So back-to-back strikeouts to start off this inning, and Flaherty got the final out against Soler last inning with a strikeout. He's had 3 straight now, and here's Adam Frazier.
Yeah, really good knuckle curveball. Late break right in the middle of the plate. That starts about belt high, ends up almost in the dirt.
Here comes the pitch, and that is right in there for a called strike.
Adam Frazier, by far the most at-bats, career at-bats against Flaherty. 8 for 29, 276 average, couple doubles.
0-1 pitch, and he was showing bunt, ends up taking that pitch, and it's in there for a strike. Last season, Flaherty went 8-15. He led the American League in losses, and he's 0-6 this year. So since the start of last season, 8 wins and 21 losses. Here's the pitch, and there's a swing and a miss, and he strikes out the side here in the second inning. He's already struck out 4 of the first 7 Angel batters. We get ready to go.
tell me can't fit, can nobody ever tell me no, no. When I pull up, I break it down. When I pull up, I own it now. Watch me do what I can show you how. When I like it when you bow on the ground. When I walk in, they talking. Who's that girl walking with that body tease? She the type that I wanna be. Everybody wanna be like me. Blonde hair, snatched waist, wanna be like me. Top tier, model face, wanna be like me. Ooh la 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 la, your fantasy. Ooh la 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 la, la la la. Ooh la 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 la, your fantasy.
Taking the first pitch for ball was Zach McKinstry. And here's the next pitch on the lefty batter. That's a pitch a little bit outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Bottom of the second. It's being brought to you today by Coors Light. Coors Light, choose chill. The 2-0, and that one misses ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. And that pitch is on the outside corner. It's a called strike 3-1 in a small sample size for Rodriguez, just his 3rd start, but he's had some trouble right out of the blocks against left-handed batters. And the pitch, and that's fouled back. They were 9 for 21 against him, lefty batters, in his first 2 starts. That's a .429 batting average. He's already given up 1 hit to a left-handed batter today and also walked a left-handed batter. They have 5 of them in the lineup. There's one that's fouled off, and chasing is Meckler. He's going to run out of room. It's back to the seats down in that left field corner.
Yeah, each start you want to continue to try to get better and better. For Grayson Rodriguez, obviously a 2-year layoff. First start, a little shaky, certainly facing the Dodgers lineup. They're going to make you pay for every mistake. Second start was much better. His last start was much better against Texas, and you feel like hopefully this one will be even better.
Here's the 3-2, and swinging at this one and popping it up into very shallow left field. Going back on it on the outfield grass is Neto, the shortstop. He called Meckler and Walton, the third baseman, off and makes the grab.
Yeah, nice job right there by Grayson Rodriguez. Fell behind 3-0, came all the way out back, got the out. I truly believe once he starts to find mechanically everything in the right spot, he's going to be a nice addition to this Angels rotation.
Yep, he just has to stay healthy, and that's been the big issue for him. Pitch fouled off on the right side, backing out of play.
And you got to remember, he's 6'5". He's a big guy, so syncing mechanically everything up is definitely the tough part.
Here's the next pitch. This is popped foul. It's going to go back to the seats out of play.
You can throw all your side sessions, minor league rehabs. Nothing compares to when you step on the mound in a major league game with that little extra adrenaline. How do you control that?
0-2 pitch. Misses high with that one. That was a good fastball, 98.
Velocity's been good.
And the 1-2, reaching at that one, popping it up on the first base side is Vierling, and it's going to be caught by the Angels' first baseman, Vaughn Grissom, on the dirt, across from the first base bag. Easy out. A couple of pop-outs here in the inning, and Wenzel Perez will be the next batter.
The Toyota Friends and Family Fun Pack makes it easy to get 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, and 4 soft drinks, all for just $44. For information, call 714-4ANGELS or visit angels.com/funpack.
There's a pitch taken by Perez for strike 1. It was a slider. He's had 1 hit in the series, 1 for 6, the hit a home run. And here's the pitch, and this one here, he lifts high in the air. He hits this ball pretty well out into right field. Back at the wall, watching it leave is Joe Adell. So he's had another home run in the series, and that's the first run in this ball game. It's 1-0 Tigers.
Yeah, that looked like the splash zone out there in right field. A fan holding a beer trying to make that play, and all we saw is liquids flying everywhere. This fastball stays up 96. This ball just carries. We talked about it's going to carry much better today at Comerica than obviously last night. That ball just kept carrying.
And there's one fouled back by the catcher, the 9-hole hitter, Jake Rogers. 0-1 the count. Yeah, that home run that Perez hit, it looked like it hit the guy's beer cup. I don't know if it went in the cup or not, but it shook a lot of the beer out of the cup, that's for sure. Pitch is fouled back behind the Angels dugout on the first base side. It's 0-2.
I don't think the people sitting around them are very happy right at this moment.
There might be some smell issues right now. Oh.
They cry for this help, hear the sirens and hell got me biting my nails. Yeah, they like me to fail, but I'm riding the waves and not fighting myself.
Rodriguez giving up the home run in this inning. He had allowed one over his first two starts coming into today. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that's fouled off. Jake Rogers, who's batting, seeing his first action in this series, he's off to a real slow start at the plate, and he didn't hit much last season as well. He hit just 187, but 149 batting average coming into this game, 7 for 47. And there's a swing and a miss, and he jammed him right there with that pitch, worked him up and in, struck him out, and that's how the inning will end. Rodriguez gets a strikeout. That's his second. Tigers get a run. They have a 1-0 lead as we head to the third on Angels Radio, also available free on the Angels Radio app.
Got my head in this stable, all my weaponry fatal. All this weaponry fatal. Hop into London, not stopping for nothing. If not, I say get and go on my own. Stop the discussions and popping the button. See you let this running will damage your dome. Some of them rocking won't stop it from suffering, not stopping to ask why they back to the bone. Suddenly stubborn, they huffing and puffing and waiting for signs to come back to the home. Hop into London, not stopping for nothing. If not, I say get and go on my own. Stop the discussions and popping the button. See you let this running will damage your dome. Some of them rocking won't stop it from suffering, not stopping to ask why they back to the bone. Suddenly stubborn, they huffing and puffing and waiting for signs to come back to the hole.
For the Angels is today's Angels catcher, Sebastian Rivero. And he has been struggling at the plate. The pitch, that's a pitch that misses inside. It's 2 balls, no strikes. Rivero is hitting 118. And he's over his last 9 and just one hit his last 28 times up. Here's the next pitch. And that's a foul tip. He was checking the swing, tipped it into the mid of the catcher, Rogers. So it's 2 balls, 1 strike. Looks like the catcher, Jake Rogers, just changed catcher's mitt. And he's back behind the plate right now. 2-1 delivery on Rivero. little bouncer that he fouls back behind the plate. So the count's 2-2.
Yeah, every major leaguer has their gamer, the one that they use, and they usually don't even use that when they're taking fielding practice. That just comes out strictly for the game. Then they have their backup, which is ready to go in case the gamer goes down.
Here's the next pitch that's low and away, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And then usually you have a couple that you're working them in. So each major leaguer's got at least 4 gloves that they're playing with through the course of a season.
And there's a 3-2 pitch that freezes Rivero, and he strikes out looking. That's the first out here in the Angels' third inning, and Flaherty is racking up strikeouts. In fact, he has struck out the last 5 Angel batters in a row.
And that last one, a really good slider.
Flaherty came into the game averaging well over a strikeout an inning. Here's the pitch, and that's a swing and a miss by Donovan Walton. So the Angels having contact issues here the first time through the batting order against Flaherty. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that's a little bit low. It misses the top of the third. It's being presented by Modelo. The mark of a fighter must be 21 and over. Please drink responsibly. 1-0 Tigers on top. And here's the 1-1 pitch. This is hit in the air into shallow left field, and it's going to fall a few feet in front of Riley Greene. He was chasing in on it, but couldn't quite get to that one. And the Angels get their second hit today against Flaherty. A 1-out single by Donovan Walton, and it'll bring up Zach Neto.
That's a little jam shot. And again, the spacious outfield delivers a nice little gift to Donovan Walton.
So Neto is the batter. He flied out to center his first time up. Here's the pitch. That one low, it misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, Neto got his pitch that first at bat. Sitting fastball, got it, and it was in the middle of the plate. Hit it a mile straight up.
Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that's lifted in the air into right field. It's hanging up for Perez out there, and he will make the catch on it, and that will be the second out. So the second time Neto has flied out here in the early going. Mike Trout will be the batter. He got the Angels' first hit today when he doubled in the top of the first inning. See if Trout can get another hit here against Flaherty. And a quick pickoff toss and pretty close play. Walton had to dive back and reach out with his right hand to get a piece of that first base bag before the tag by Torkelson.
That is a very quick pickoff move.
Yeah.
He's got 5 career pickoffs.
Here's the pitch on Trout. A little bit outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Right-hander against right-hander. Here's the next pitch, and Trout swings at that one, fouls it off over on the right side, backing out of play. Jack Flaherty went to Harvard Westlake High School, SoCal native. And here's the next delivery. Trout swings and misses that fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, what was that rotation with Flaherty there? Wasn't it Lucas Giolito part of that group too?
Yeah, and Max Fried, was he a part of that?
I think so. Yeah, those 3 guys, you better win the state champ.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. That's a shot into right field, going back Perez, and he makes the running catch. His momentum took him out onto the warning track out there in right, and that's how the inning will end. Trout hit it hard, in fact, 108 miles per hour off his bat. But the Angels are retired here in inning number 3. Bottom of the third is next. 1-0 Tigers on Angels Radio, also available on the Angels Radio app. Had a walk so far in this game. Here's the 1-0, and that's a shot into center field, and Trout will make the catch. He had to crouch down and run in on that one, and he caught it about knee high. It was a low sinking liner for out number 1.
Yeah, we always talk about that is the toughest play for an outfielder. Trout did the right thing. He held his ground just to figure out, is this over my head or I got to come in? As soon as he saw that ball was sinking, came flying in, made that grab.
Here's McGonigal at the plate, and he takes that pitch a little bit inside. McGonigal flied out to Trout his first time up, and there's a pitch, and it was called a strike, and McGonigal's going to challenge this call.
Call a strike, batter challenging.
He's going to win this, I think.
And it will be reversed to a ball, so he does win the challenge, does the hitter.
This ABS challenge is powered by T-Mobile. Yeah, you look at the numbers this year for McGonigal, 33 walks, just 30 strikeouts.
Yep. Here's the pitch, and that's a chase and a miss. 2-1.
Yeah, he's been impressive, this young player, just as you mentioned, 21 years old.
And the next delivery checks the swing, fouls that one off. After McGonigal, Dingler waiting on deck. This bottom of the third, presented by OG's Pizza, 1-0 Detroit. Each team with 2 hits so far, and the 2-2, and that was close. A little bit low and in. Full count, 3-2. Here's the payoff delivery, and he swings at that one and fouls it off on the left side, backing out of play.
Yeah, good fastball. Good sinking fastball at 98. That's his four-seamer, but it's got a nice little run to it. It's not straight.
McGonigal, the batter, did not play above Double-A coming into this season. He made the Tigers' opening day roster, and there's a swing and a miss. Elevated fastball at 98. He threw it by him, struck him out. And so that's out number 2 here in the inning. The strikeout, the third. Rodriguez has had one in each of the first 3 innings today. Dingler will be the next hitter.
Tigers this year, they have struggled, but they are 11-8 in day games. Angels 8-11 in day games.
And there's a pitch on the outside corner for a called strike. And the Tigers, one of the teams in Major League Baseball that plays a lot of day games. You always kind of think of the Cubs. Of course, that's all they ever played for a long time. But the Tigers play a lot of day games as well. A couple years ago, they led the majors in day games. Here's the next pitch. This is hit high in the air. It's hit well in the center, but it's hanging up for Trout. He's been busy out there in center field. He'll make the catch. He was, maybe 10, 12 feet from the rim of the track. The inning is over. So a clean inning, the first one today for Rodriguez. And we will move to the 4th. That was an 11-pitch inning. It's 1-0 Detroit on Angels Radio, also available on the new and improved Angels Radio app.
can't be moving like a fiend, I'm moving free until I reach and get to where I'm meant to be. But you're my favorite entity, be like you wanna cuddle but I struggle mentally. Celebrate, you need to listen when my friends are telling me. I wanna save and play it like an MP3. I guess the best is that you'll just remember me. Let it be like all time I've done mine. Sex and cigarettes to unwind. Yeah, I think about you in the sunshine. Put all money on your mind like sometimes. It's only us I want the best for. Sometimes wishing that you're next door. Feeling too good when you're in my best thoughts. Now I can figure out my head so even though the lights are bright, I'm on my knees. As I wait for her to rescue me. The speaker, so I try, but I can't even.
Angels got shut out last night and have not scored in the first 3 innings of this ball game. And the next delivery, that's a little bit outside. Angels with the 2 hits in last night's game didn't have a hit after the 3rd inning. Had 2 hits so far today. Here's the 1-1, and this is popped up over on the first base side, foul and playable, and right near the coaching box, making the catch on that one is Torkelson. So a lot of easy outs here in the early going against Flaherty, and the next batter will be Soler.
Yeah, he seems to have his secondary pitches already dialed in. The slider and that one right there, a curveball. And when you're so geared up for fastballs and you're not seeing them, you can see some of these swings are a little bit off timing-wise.
First pitch here, a strike on Soler.
Talked about Flaherty uses his fastball 49% of the time, and he has not used it that much here today.
Here's the next pitch. That's a little low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Top of the 4th inning. 1-0 Detroit. It's being brought to you by Kettle One Vodka. Smooth tasting and made to cocktail. Here's the next pitch. And a chase and a miss at that fastball at 94. Soler is our player to watch, presented by Kettle One Vodka. He's had kind of a quiet little 5-game hitting streak coming into the ball game. Just 2 for 10 right now here in this series against Detroit. He's had only 7 hits his last 40 times up. Angels need to see him producing runs, and the pitch, and that's outside. It misses. It's a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Been a tough month of May for Soler.
Yeah, hitting just 191 here in the month of May. 3 home runs, 7 RBIs.
And there's a wave and a miss, and that slider got him. That pitch was way, way outside. Struck him out for the 2nd straight time. And Flaherty racking up strikeouts here in the early going.
Yeah, and he got him the first time. Soler worked the count 3-2, threw him a slider off the outside part of the plate. Soler swings through it the first time. Same exact thing.
Here's Meckler at the plate. And here's the pitch. He hits this one hard and out to right field. Backpedaling, making the catch on that one. About 7-8 feet from the rim of the track is Perez. The inning is over. Meckler hit it sharply. That was 103 miles per hour off his bat. 10-pitch inning as Flaherty sets the Angels down 1-2-3. He's retired 11 of the last 12. Bottom of the 4th is next. It's 1-0 Tigers on Angels Radio. Also available on the Angels Radio app.
Hey.
strikes. Greene has one of the 2 Tiger hits. Grayson Rodriguez has set down 7 of the last 8. Flaherty for Detroit has retired 11 of the last 12. And the next pitch, and that's a pitch that is pop back foul. Count still no balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that last pitch, 97. I like the velocity, but the location was too much of the strike zone in an 0-2 count.
There's one that's low. Curveball missed.
And we've seen Grayson in this game elevate that fastball with 2 strikes ahead and counts and getting that swing and miss.
Here's the 1-2, and that's a check swing. They say he was holding. Tigers, who have really been scuffling here in the month of May, they're 6-18. They have 3 everyday position players on the injured list and 14 on the injured list. And then last night, Mize, their starter, and Jansen, their closer, each had some issues having to leave the ball game. So they're keeping their fingers crossed on those 2 as well. Here's a little bouncer hit near second. It's stopped by Neto, and his throw will easily get Riley Greene. Saw something today about the Tigers with the 14 players that they have on the injured list, and it has certainly factored into their record so far this season. There's a pitch that's fouled back behind the plate. No balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, definitely. You lose 3 key guys that are in your lineup every day. They're not out there. And you've got Tarek Skubal, the 2-timer Cy Young champ, not in the rotation.
Yep.
You're going to struggle.
0-2 on Torkelson. He just fouled a pitch off. The Tigers play in the AL Central, and there are 3 teams in their division. Get to it after the pitch, and that's a little bit outside. The Guardians, the Twins, and the Royals. And if you add up all the players that are on the injured list for those 3 teams in their own division, it equals the number of players the Tigers have on the injured list. And there's a swing and a miss at that 1-2 changeup. And down on strikes goes Torkelson.
Really good changeup to end this at-bat. Fastball, curveball, changeup up. Came back with another good changeup down and away, located perfectly. Gets Torkelson way out in front of that. We talked about this game today. You were hoping that changeup was going to be a player.
Here's the pitch, and that's a little bit high on McKinstry. That was a fastball to miss, 1-0. Of the 4th inning, 1-0 Detroit. It's being brought to you by JAE Electronics, technology to inspire innovation. Next pitch, and that is in there for a called strike, 1-1. You kind of lose sight a lot in baseball because it's such a long season. There's so many games, 162 games, how much good health plays into a team's success when the season's over. Because some teams can overcome the injury issues, other teams just can't. And it certainly reflects in their record. Here's the 2-1. That's lifted foul on the left side, backing out of play.
Talked a little bit about this last night. Most teams can't survive it when you have that many key guys out. There's a few teams that are able to plug holes better than others, but most teams, you lose that many of your key guys, your record is definitely going to be impacted.
Angels have 7 players on the injured list right now, half the number of the Tigers. And here's the next pitch, and that is in there. That's a called third strike. A changeup freezes McKinstry, and the inning is over. So Rodriguez has set down the last 7 in a row. We've completed 4, and we go to the 5th. Angels down by a run, 1-0 on Angels Radio, also available free on the Angels Radio app. A first pitch fastball at 93. Adele, Frazier, and Rivero. 6, 7, and 8 batters for the Angels, who trailed 1-0 as the fifth is underway in Detroit. Here's the next pitch, and Adele swings at that one. Fouls it back behind home, out of play. This date in Angels history, it's being brought to you, as always, by Sports Illustrated Tickets. Every game, every show, every moment. Get your tickets at sitickets.com. I'm going to focus in on something that happened in Angels history on this date 26 years ago in just a moment. Here's the pitch, and that's fouled off again by Adele on the right side, out of play. It was on this date, May the 28th. The year was 2000, and it was in the fifth inning of a game at Kansas City. Darren Erstad, Mo Vaughn, Tim Salmon, and Garrett Anderson each homered in that ball game. And the Angels ended up winning that game by the final of 8-4. 1-2 now on Adele.
Yeah, talk about big ballparks. Kansas City, one of the bigger ballparks in baseball.
Spacious outfield there. Yep. 1-2, and Adele checks, and they say he was holding. 2-2 on the Angels' right fielder. Adele, one hit in the series, a homer. Here's the pitch, and that's low and away.
Hey, look at the last 12 games. Joe Adele hitting just 136, 6 for 44.
Counts full. Flaherty hasn't walked any so far, and the pitch, and that's drilled into center field, and that's going to get past the center fielder, Verling. It rolls all the way out to the wall, so Adele easily coasts into second base, and he has a leadoff double. And that is the first time in this game the Angels have gotten the leadoff man on against Jack Flaherty. So the potential tying run in scoring position, and the batter now will be Adam Frazier.
Yeah, this is a slider. They want it on the outside corner. Doesn't make it. Stays more towards the middle of the plate. Joe puts a nice swing. In fact, 110 off the bat of Joe Adele there.
Here's Frazier. He struck out his first time up, and he fouls off the first pitch for strike one. Frazier's hitting just .233, and he hasn't gotten a whole lot of regular playing time. He's had just 7 hits his last 42 times up. Here's the 0-1 in there for a called strike.
Right down the middle of the plate, 94. This is where Adam Frazier, worst possible thing, just roll one over to the right side. Make sure you move Joe Adele up here.
Here's the next pitch, and that's outside. It misses for a ball. 1-2. This top of the fifth inning being presented today by your Southern California Toyota dealers. The Angels have actually out-hit the Tigers 3-2, but Detroit leads the game 1-0. And the next pitch, that's low. 2-2 the count. Sebastian Rivero waiting on deck. This is the bottom part of the Angels lineup here. And the 2-2 pitch, and he tried to hold up on that curveball, got him, struck him out. Another strikeout for Flaherty. That's the first out in the inning.
That was a really good curveball.
Flaherty, no walks issued. And here's Rivero, who struck out looking his first time up in the pitch, and that's a wild pitch. It's going to get all the way back to the backstop, and that'll get Adele over to third base. So that's a break right there.
Yes. Yeah, this is an overcooked slider. Just held on to it way too long. Throws it into the left-handed batter's box. Jake Rogers, the catcher, nothing he could do.
So now the Angels certainly hoping Rivero can make some contact here. The infield's brought in, the pitch, and that's in there for a called strike. 1-1.
Yeah, you've got to put this ball in play.
Rivero is hitting 114. Here's the pitch, and he does ground one on the third base side, and that's going to skip through and roll on out into left field. That's an RBI hit. It ties up the ball game. So Rivero, who was 1 for his last 29, gets the hit there and ties this game up.
First RBI of the season for Rivero comes at a perfect time. Again, with that drawn-in infield, it doesn't take much to get it through. This is a one-hopper right by the third baseman, Colt Keith.
And the batter now is Walton. He takes a big cut at that one and misses it. That wild pitch certainly factoring into that run as well. Kind of changed up how they were positioned defensively.
Yeah, they're playing back. That play is made.
Yeah. Here's the next pitch, and that's on the lower part of the strike zone for a called strike. It's now 0-2. Angels have gone 13 straight innings without a run before that RBI hit by Rivero. Picked the right time for his first RBI this season with the Angels. 0-2. And that's a little flare into right center. That's going to drop in for a hit. Rivero, the lead runner, stops at second. Angels have something brewing here. 2 runners on, a run in, and Neto will be the next batter. And all of a sudden, some balls starting to drop in against Flaherty.
2 for 2 day for Donovan Walton. And you look, the number 9 hitter against Jack Flaherty this year came into this game hitting .421 against him. And Donovan Walton, 2 for 2, pushing that number up.
Neto's flied out twice today. The pitch, he takes that one low. Yeah, when the 9-hole hitter's hitting over 400 against you, you're figuring you're not going to have a real good season. And that's been the story for Flaherty. 0-6 record coming into today. The pitch, that's low. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, the number 9 hitter, talked about the .421 average, .450 on base percentage, .895 slugging. That's a .1345 OPS on the number 9 hitter.
And that'll play in your head a little bit if you're the pitcher when this keeps happening. 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch on Neto. He hits that one sharply, third base side, and that's a fair ball. It's out of the reach of Keith. It ricochets off the side wall. 1 run will score. Angels have the lead, and runners at second and third. The 3rd straight hit here in the inning. That's a double for Neto, and the Angels have the lead in this game. It's 2-1.
Yeah, this is a slider. And this one's on the outside part of the plate, but Neto gets out there and hooks it right down that third base line to give the Angels the lead. And then the ricochet, I was almost thinking that Walton was going to come out or score on that play.
So he is at third, and Neto's on at second. And now we're going to have a meeting at the mound right now.
Uncle Chip, where can I get a Santa hat? Wait a minute.
Was out there talking things over with Flaherty. He's gone back to his dugout. And the batter now for the Angels is going to be Grissom. They have decided to intentionally walk Trout. And in doing so, that loads up the bases. So Trout gets the free pass. Here's the pitch on Grissom, and that one, it's in there for a called strike.
Yeah, the Tigers are hoping for a double play here. They're infield back with Grissom at the plate.
Grissom's already hit a grand slam in this series. He bats with the bases loaded here, and he takes that one for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Grissom today popping out and flying out. Just one out, a chance to add on here. The pitch, that's low. And now the count's 2-1. Flaherty was just cruising along coming into this fifth inning. In fact, he had retired 5 in a row, 11 of 12, and then Dell started the inning off with a double, and the Angels haven't taken the foot off the throttle here. Here's the pitch, and that is in there for a called strike. 2-2.
And Flaherty, again, there's no margin for error for him here. Came into the game with 5.5 walks per 9. And that the walk he's allowed this inning here, it was Mike Trout, and that was intentional.
There's a pitch there that misses, so it's a full count now with the bases loaded. Grissom, the 7th batter up in the inning. Soler waiting on deck. Flaherty's on borrowed time right now. Here's the pitch, and this is lifted high in the air into center field. This should be deep enough to get a run in. Making the catch on that one is Veerling, and coming in and scoring will be the lead runner for the Angels, Walton, also tagging, and moving on to third will be Neto, and the Angels have a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, Von Grissom might chase ball 4 here, but that's what you are hunting. Anything up allows you to be able to deliver that ball. Doesn't take much to get the ball in the air. Certainly plenty deep enough to get the run in. Angels leading 3-1 now.
3-run inning for the Angels. Soler is the batter. 8th hitter in the inning. He bats with runners at the corners, 2 outs, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Flaherty has given him a lot of sliders here today. He struck him out twice, and first pitch there was a slider missed by Soler.
And you just feel like Soler just doesn't identify it at all. This is in the left-handed batter's box, nowhere close to the strike zone.
Here's the next pitch. He worked him a little bit more inside with that fastball. It's fouled back behind the plate.
That first pitch, he was swinging no matter where that pitch was.
And the slider has been an issue for Soler all season. That's why his batting average is so low. Here's the next pitch, and that one misses. Soler also coming into the ball game today in the top 10 in the AL and striking out. 1-2 the count.
Yeah, the 2 strikeouts in the game today puts him at 70.
He has a lot more strikeouts than hits this year. And the 1-2, and that is on the outside corner. A slider he wasn't swinging, and it's a called third strike to end the inning. Angels have a good inning, though. Put a 3 spot on the board against Flaherty and take a 3-1 lead to the bottom of the 5th in Detroit on Angels Radio. Also available free on the Angels Radio app. Rodriguez has retired 7 in a row, 10 of the last 11. There's a curveball that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 71 pitches for the Angels right-hander. Here's the next delivery, and this is popped up. First base side foul. Grissom chasing hard, but he's not going to be able to get to that one. It drops in foul territory. 1-2 the count.
Yeah, one thing with Grayson Rodriguez, you look at his overall career numbers. He is 21-9 in his career in 45 starts. He's almost won half the starts that he's pitched in. That's impressive.
Yep, he's been good when he's healthy.
Yeah.
Talked about injuries earlier today, how it can affect the team and certainly affect the individual player.
Yep. I was excited when we got him. Obviously, trading away Taylor Ward, you got rid of a lot of offense, but Angels needed starting rotation, and if he's healthy.
Here's the next pitch, chopped right to Neto. Has it. He was a foot back on the outfield grass when he throws the first, gets it there in time. Vierling is retired. That's out number 1 here to start off the bottom of the 5th, and Wenzel Perez, who's homered, is only time up. He will be the next batter.
This is a really good pitch. This last one, a 4-seamer down and away.
Perez hitting that home run, is 2nd in the series and 4th of the season.
Yeah, he got a fastball right in the middle of the plate.
First pitch missed. It was a changeup, and here comes the 1-0, and that's a little bit low. Another changeup, ball 2. This copyrighted broadcast presented today by Authority of Angels Baseball may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of Angels Baseball. Angels have 3 runs on 6 hits. Tigers a run on 2 hits. And they got a hit in the first and 1 in the second. Haven't had a hit since. There's a pitch on the outside part of the plate on that 3-0. It's now 3-1 on Perez. Here's the next delivery. Swings at it, and he pops one up on the first base side. It's a fair ball, and right in the back part of the infield dirt, making the catch on it is Vaughn Grissom. That's out number 2.
Nice job. Fell behind 3-0, comes back, gets the easy out. Yeah, make them earn everything.
Rodriguez has 5 strikeouts today. He's walked just 1. And here's the pitch. That's a pitch that's taken by Jake Rogers, the catcher, at missed ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 on the 9-hole hitter. That's right in there for a called strike. A fastball 96. 1-1. Here's the delivery, and that's chased and fouled back behind home when the Angels step up in inning number 6, leading 3-1 in Detroit. Meckler, Adele, and Frazier, and Flaherty will likely continue for the Tigers. Here's the 1-2 that's high. A fastball misses. 2-2 the count. Angels in action tomorrow as they take on the AL East leading Tampa Bay Rays. They've been one of the best teams in baseball this year. There's a pitch that misses, and the count's full, 3-2. Albert Urania will face Nick Martinez. The 3 starting pitchers the Angels will face in that upcoming Rays series, all with ERAs under 3. And the pitch, and that is up and in, and that's going to be ball 4. So the 9-hole hitter, Rogers, who is hitting in the 140s, draws a walk there to keep the inning alive.
Yeah, you hate that. He was ahead in the count 1-2.
Batter now is Colt Keith. And the first pitch on him right in there for a called strike. That walk snapped a string of 9 straight that Rodriguez had retired. He's ready. Here's the next one, and that is in there. Good curveball, and that froze the batter, Colt Keith. So 2 strikes to count. McGonigal would be up next if the inning continues. 2 outs, runner on at first. 3-1 Angels here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch, and he swings at it and lines one into center, and Trout will make the catch about waist high on that low line drive. That one 103 miles per hour off the bat of Keith, but Trout's been busy out there. He's had a couple of balls lined to him off the bat of Colt Keith, and he's caught each of them. That'll do it for the Tigers. The 6th inning is right around the corner. 3-1 Angels on Angels Radio, also available on the Angels Radio app. One. That's a little bit low. 3 runs, 6 hits for the Angels. 1 run, just 2 hits for the Tigers. Meckler's had an 0 for 2 day. He has struck out and lined out. Here's the next pitch, and that's a swing and a miss. When after that changeup, it was outside. 1-2 is the count on the Angels' left-handed hitting left fielder. Here's the 1-2, and that is in there, and he knew it. He took a fastball pretty much down the middle of the plate, struck him out looking. So out number 1.
Yeah, that right there. He was sitting off speed, got the fastball right in the heart of the plate.
That's 9 strikeouts in this game for Flaherty, but he's trailing 3-1. Joe Adell is the batter. He got things going for the Angels last inning. He led off last inning with a double and eventually scored. Tigers have a left-hander up in their bullpen right now. There's a pitch that Adell takes, and that one, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Joe Adell, part of the power of the lineup, presented by Just Ingredients, real food, better health. And here's the next pitch. Hits that one hard. It's by the mound, but stopped by the second baseman, and McKinstry will throw out Joe Adell. 2 up, 2 down. Adam Frazier will be the next batter.
A.J. Hinch out there to take out Jack Flaherty here.
So that is going to be it. And the SoCal native will have to wait another start to try and get his first win of the season. They go to the bullpen, break in the action. We get back. Angels still batting, 2 outs, no one on, leading 3-1 here in the 6th on Angels Radio. Also available on the Angels Radio app. And that is how the inning will end. The strikeout call to the bullpen was presented by Yakult Probiotic Drink. And the top of the 6th inning, Angels go down 1-2-3.
up, now watch it disappear. That ass so fat, like it's hanging from a chandelier. She got that full court money, like she playing for the Cavaliers. Her rent paid, Chanel shades, her hair like, baby, you all of that. You know what's up? Run it back slow, baby, with no hands. What's up? Spin 150s, gon' do your dance. Drop that thing like confetti. Drop that thing like confetti. Baby, you know you ready. Drop that thing like confetti. All you gotta do is just move. Don't stop it now. Move. Up and down. Move. Don't stop it now. Move, 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 move. All you gotta do is just move. Don't stop it now. Move. Up and down. Move. Don't stop it now. Move, 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 move. Look, baby, you sitting pretty. Your pockets heavy. You independent. You know it. He ain't shit. That boy give you the it. Come fuck with me, cause I'm on it. I be like Van Cleef for my baby. 800 Mercedes. And it rain on me like candy rain. You so for real, girl, do your thing. You know what's up? Run it back slow, baby, with no hands. What's up? Spin 150s, gon' do your dance. Drop that thing like confetti. Drop that thing like confetti. Baby, you know you ready. Drop that thing like confetti. All you gotta do is just move. Don't stop it now. Move. Up and down. Move. Don't stop it now. Move, 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 move. All you gotta do is just move. Don't stop it now. Move. Up and down. Move. Don't stop it now. Move, 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 move. You know this money run to me like it's got a hold on me. It's we and them friends, baby, gon' do your dance. Oh yeah, it's overly. You're the one that's never getting over me. Come close to me, we ain't wasting time. This how it's supposed to be. You know what's up? Run it back slow, baby, with no hands. What's up? Spin 150s, gon' do your dance. Drop that thing like confetti. Drop that thing like confetti. Baby, you know you ready. Drop that thing like confetti. All you gotta do is just move. Don't stop it now. Move. Up and down. Move. Don't stop it now. Move, 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 move. All you gotta do is just move. Don't stop it now. Move. Up and down. Move. Don't stop it now. Move, 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 move.
Got a knock on my hip when I head out. You can't bleed on this block if you bail out. Out of state, I might ride on that Greyhound. I just crashed up the Honda and head out. Left the scene on the bin for my mental. All these Benjis, I'm focused on dead guys. I'm a king in this Sacramento. All my ops, I'm gon' turn them to dead guys. Drippin' red in the feet, get in motion. New stilettos on your feet, Range Rover. Take care of yourself, bend it over. Make it clap in this Benz only. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. I better move out my way when I walk out. 100 racks in my pocket, no talk about. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep now you can bring a friend along. I got some bands for you, we gon' party all night long. We gon' dance cause the black car got no limit. I buy them all, baby, Louis V and Hermes. Ain't go y'all crazy, bottles on bottles, just watch these start bugging. That Julio on cut, water, you loving. If you ain't down to baby, you ain't sipping nothing. She told me she classy, baby, why is you front like, wait, what's her name? Look, it don't even matter, she for the game. Mood swings, all rate to a lamb. I'm a classy hood with some bands. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. I better move out my way when I walk out. 100 racks in my pocket, no talk about. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy.
Don't wanna come off like a peacock, but girl, I gotta show you something. Afterwards, I'll wipe my feet off, but stand there, watch me while I walk it out. Add it up while I walk the circumference. Take your time to do the math, it all adds up to something. An impact, a crash site. Can't you see now that I left a crater? Flashback, how you used to talk to me. Flashbang, how I used to come by you. Snap back, baby, can we count to 3? Can't live with you without. Watch me and count it out. 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 I know it was bad, but I wanna hear you tell me just how bad. Would you do it all again, even if it had the same exact impact? Sniffing on cane, screaming, dripping out words. I eat it, pretty good at conceding, dishing out how I'm treated, switching up on your meaning. That don't make sense, but I just say okay, trying to make it go away, breaking down on top of my face, walk to the bottom I made. Baby, can't you see? I like to crash back, how you used to talk to me. Flashbang, how I used to come by you. Snap back, baby, can we count to 3? Can't live with you without. Watch me and count it out. 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 Do you remember playing house early on? I remember telling all the times I bit the truth, and all the times I flew you out, and all the times you flew me out, and all the times it felt so good to make up, just to go to bed and wake up. Promises and running, makeup smudging, so we do it all again. Sharing spaces, running away and chasing, playing hide and seeking places. You go where we know that I would always find you. I go through that park in my heart racing, look up, swear I see your face, and then you call me without fail, I'm right behind you. Don't wanna come off like a peacock, but girl, I gotta show you something. Afterwards, I'll wipe my feet off, but stand there, watch me while I walk it out. Add it up while I walk the circumference. Take your time to do the math, it all adds up to something. An impact, a crash site. Can't you see now that I left a crater? Flashback, how you used to talk to me. Flashbang, how I used to come by you. Snap back, baby, can we count to 3? Can't live with you without. Watch me and count it out. 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 Watch me and count it out.
I'm staying in bed thinking back on us and everything that went wrong. Never said goodbye, think I broke your trust, should've known this all along. Don't wanna be the one that you're trying to avoid. I'm feeling so confused, why did I act so annoyed? 'Cause I don't wanna be strangers, baby. The next time when we meet, and oh, it dawned on me. What we had was gold, and you gotta know I was standing on the border. The walls around me kept me safe. I couldn't see that I was shutting you out. I was stuck up and proud, but I'm waking up now. Want you to know that I need you. I'm waking up now. You gotta know that I need you. Messed up, but it's time for me to be dropping down my defense. I realized I wasn't there for real, what I did sense. How can I get you close? I see why you'd be so cold, but you need to forget everything that I've told you. 'Cause I ain't playing it low-key, baby. I'll bring you right back home. And oh, it dawned on me, yeah, yes it did. Not letting you go, 'cause what we had was golden. You gotta know, I was standing on the border. The walls around me kept me safe. I couldn't see that I was shutting you out. I'm stuck up in pride. I'm waking up now. Want you to know that I need you. Waking up now. You gotta know that I need you. I'm waking up now. Waking up now. Want you to know that I need you.
This ain't AI, but I'm like AI. 40 mil on the deal, stepping over niggas. Yeah, you know the shit. My bitch ain't no bitch, she ain't nothing to fuck with. Realest in the room, take you falling in love with. She got that Holly everybody getting money, gon' do your thing. Now drop it real low, throw it back, let it boomerang. My pretty thing, she can get whatever, call me Pootie Time. Make her pay for it, you know money ain't a fucking thing. And I'm just me and this bitch, two-stepping to the bank, flipping that shit. I got hot. Yeah, they hate to see me coming, got them hot. I'm the one, you know that I run it. Yeah, I'm hot, so cold, I'm never cooling down. I'm hot, 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 hot. Yeah, they hate to see me coming, got them hot. I'm the one, you know that I run it. Yeah, I'm hot, so cold, I'm never cooling down. I'm hot, 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 hot. Girl, you hot like a sauna in the wintertime, fine. If he ain't spending money, then he wasting your time. Mookie Betts at the bed, yeah, I hit it every time. And when I'm in that shit, she like, pull up, rewind. She got that Fantasia on, baby girl, gon' free yourself. You fucking with a real one, now gon' be yourself. My pretty thing, she can get whatever, call me Pootie Time. Make her pay for it, you know money ain't a fucking thing. And I'm just me and this bitch, two-stepping to the bank, flipping that shit. I got hot. Yeah, they hate to see me coming, got them hot. I'm the one, you know that I run it. Yeah, I'm hot, so cold, I'm never cooling down. I'm hot, 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 hot. Yeah, they hate to see me coming, got them hot. I'm the one, you know that I run it. Yeah, I'm hot, so cold, I'm never cooling down. I'm hot, 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 hot.
This ain't what you used to. We came to fuck it up. Yeah. If you want to get down, come on and fuck with us. Man, we make it hot.
And I'm just me and this bitch, two-stepping to the bank, flipping that shit. I got hot. Yeah, they hate to see me coming, got them hot. I'm the one, you know that I run it. Yeah, I'm hot, so cold, I'm never cooling down. I'm hot, 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 hot. Yeah, they hate to see me coming, got them hot. I'm the one, you know that I run it. Yeah, I'm hot, so cold, I'm never cooling down. I'm hot, 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 hot.
I can see in your eyes that you've been lying by the hour. I'm always wrong and you're right. I know that's your superpower. I know you're sneaking out at midnight. It's hard for me to realize. Got me feeling jealous while you're careless when you're with your new lover. And every time I see you running out of your door, no matter what you say, swear that I've seen them before. I feel some kind of way, kicking like it's on the floor. You got me coming back for more and you drive me insane. I know you got so many issues, I ain't trying to fix you, 'cause you know I just can't get enough of your loving. And every time I kiss you, hate who I turn into. No point in taking cover, I know there ain't no other. I know you got your issues, I ain't trying to fix so many issues. Ain't trying to fix you. Cry me a river, right as you pivot. You be the sinner and me believer. Why so criminal? What say. Swear that I've seen it before. I feel some kind of way. Kicking like it's on the floor. You got me coming back for more and you drive me insane. I know you got so many issues, I ain't trying to fix you. Cause you know I just can't get enough of your loving. And every time I kiss you, hate who I turn into. No point in taking cover, I know there ain't no other. I know you got your so many issues. I know you got so many issues, I ain't trying to fix you. Cause you know I just can't get enough of your loving. And every time I kiss you, hate who I turn into. No point in taking cover, I know there ain't no other. I know you got your so many issues. Ain't trying to fix you.
I won't stay another night. I
can do better. We could be chasing dreams. We know what's right, and we know how it feels. Yeah, we can do better. We can make a change for real. Yeah, we can do a lot better. We can be facing fears. We know what's up, and we know how to get there. Yeah, we can be stars. We can be the best. Just put us to the test and we'll show the world there's another way. If we just try a little every day, we can make it better. We can do better. We can be setting goals. We understand right down to the soul that we can do better. We can have a heart of gold. So let's step it up. Step it up. Step it up. We could be making moves. We know what time it is, and we know just what to do. Yeah, we could be on top, and you know it's true. If we just give ourselves a chance, we can show the world
Sticks and stones, broken bones, put a tag on they toe. Sticks and stones, broken bones, put a tag on they toe. Sticks and stones, broken bones, put a tag on they toe. Sticks and stones, broken bones, put a tag on they toe. Sticks and stones, broken bones, put a tag on they toe. Sticks and stones, broken bones, put a tag on they toe. Sticks and stones, broken bones, put a tag on they toe. Sticks and stones, broken bones, put a
Paralyzed.
make you paralyzed.
Drip down in diamonds, I'm a walking check. Money to Sunday, I've been chasing money and I ain't getting no rest. Money to Sunday, I've been counting paper, cause all I know is flex. I like my money in blues, baby, just like the New York Mets. Drip down in diamonds, I'm a walking check. Money to Sunday, I've been chasing money and I ain't getting no rest. Money to Sunday, I've been counting paper, cause all I know is flex. I like my money in blues, baby, just like the New York Mets. Drip down in diamonds, I'm a walking check. Money to Sunday, I've been chasing money and I ain't getting no rest. Money to Sunday, I've been counting paper, cause all I know is flex. I like my money in blues, baby, just like the New York Mets. Turn me up. You better make sure your speakers up. Trap doing numbers like Jordan. DR to PR, we torn. She say I'm the realest, you born. On my way to the top where I'm going. If I shoot my shot, I'm scoring. I ran it up, they all wanna call. They only around to see what I'm doing. I got a shawty from Florida. She got a peach, Georgia. Do what I say and I bet that I spoil her. She wanna explore like Dora. AP on my wrist is flooded. Wearing Dior, they think it's prescription. When I touch a million, I'm bringing the members with me. I'm in the track, out doing 100. I fucked up the tires, you know how I'm coming. Dunking on niggas like Andre Drummond. I got a habit on stunting and hustling. For real though, I feel like a neighborhood hero. Some say I'm a snack, I'm a meal though. These niggas be stiff like a scarecrow. Drip down the diamonds, I'm a walking check. Money to Sunday, I've been chasing money and I ain't getting no rest. Money to Sunday, I've been counting paper, cause all I know is flex. I like my money in blues, baby, just like the New York Mets. Drip down the diamonds, I'm a walking check. Money to Sunday, I've been chasing money and I ain't getting no rest. Money to Sunday, I've been counting paper, cause all I know is flex. I like my money in blues, baby, just like the New York Mets. Drip down the diamonds, I'm a walking check. Money to Sunday, I've been chasing money and I ain't getting no rest. Money to Sunday, I've been counting paper, cause all I know is flex. I like my money in blues, baby, just like the New York Mets.
Send it to me, ain't no problem, y'all know. I ain't ducking, I ain't dodging, I ain't missing, I ain't had a thing given. Take it all, I ain't leaving, standing with it, standing on it, all toes, y'all want it, all smoke, y'all want it, all smoke, y'all want it, all smoke, y'all want it, all, y'all want it, all. Y'all want it all. Never smoke with what your lungs say. Drop bombs from Baghdad to Bombay. They flat earth and some believe, but some can't. Forever push it, that's the dream. Hook a trailer to me, pull it off and make a movie. That's the best you heard but never seen. Kill 'em all, forever dream. It got a ring to it, but the kiss of death don't get a ring until I sing to it. Peace of mind to get your piece of yours, but I want everything, and we can go to war to see that mind make do and never lean. I take a plate to feed for us. Ain't too much that we can trust. Close my eyes, I see the lust. Keep them close to see what's up. Won't be long till it unfolds. It's gonna reveal, that's how it goes. And once it shows, I want it. Yeah, I want it. Swear I want it. All smoke, bring it to me, send it to me. Ain't no problem, y'all know. I ain't ducking, I ain't dodging, I ain't missing. I ain't had a thing given. Take it all, I ain't leaving. Standing with it, standing on it. All toes, y'all want it. All smoke, all smoke. Y'all want it. All smoke, all smoke. Y'all want it. All smoke, all smoke. Y'all want it. All, y'all want it. All. Y'all want it, all smoke. I'm at it daily, the push is crazy. The value I get from working is working. No one can save me, ain't no awards for the maybes. No rewards for this either sometimes. But when I record, it's sharp as swords. So I'm still on the climb, the ice is yours. The peak is mine, put feet to them boys. One time I thought I would eat with them boys, but they reason been born. I get my last dollar and cent to be seeing them soaring. Could be as fly as the sky and still not seeing the stars. But I know you see me. The way the king cares, who said it's easy? I think they'd rather be ring bearers. Light as the flowers stuck by their feet, they couldn't even care. Keep quiet, let pastor speak, death and you be married. Give me all smoke.
can call